Is your company looking to maximize their output while cutting back on costs? Why outsource all your production to faraway countries like India, China, and Narnia when we have the cheapest and best workforce right here in the good old US of A? Women.
Great, another pay gap video by feminists and women. The men and women in China and India are much cheaper than women in America. And I would bet that quite a lot of women wouldn't want to do that kind of a job in America that they are doing in China and India, manufacturing whatever they do. Because, like, look at this video, they want a nice air-conditioned office job.
That's right. With Pinksourcing, women are a bargain at the workplace since you only have to pay them 77 cents on the dollar. Right, Kathy?
Wait, what? I make 60 cents. Who are you, Bill Gates?
¿De qué? I make 55 cents. Who is she, Yeezy?
And here we come to why I wanted to make this video. What gets me is that if she would really make 77 cents, 60 cents, 55 cents, feminists think that women are so stupid that they wouldn't sue the company, or cowards that the women are such cowards that they don't sue the company. I don't know what they think, because I don't know, they just assume that women are so stupid. I don't know. And let's just say that there are 1 million companies in America. Let's say there's 1 million companies that hire people, and the 77 cents or any sum you want to throw at, if it assumes that every company does that, okay, but not every company does that. So it would mean that in some companies women would be paid 60 cents on the dollar or 50 cents. Do you think that if women are working there year after year, they don't talk about their salaries with male colleagues, and if they are doing the exact same work, exact same hours, experience the same, they would know that they are paid less, and it's illegal, so they have an open and shut case. Is that the saying? But anyway, it would be a slam dunk in court to win. So tell me, feminists, if you're a feminist, please tell me, do you think that women are so stupid that they, even when they know that they are paid less, that they still don't have the brain capacity to sue the company? And if you have worked there for like 3 years, and all the 3 years you have been paid less, you can get that money back. If you're a feminist, please comment down below. And of course, if you're not a feminist, you can still comment down below and tell me why feminists say this. Other than the victim card.
No, come on. Those are men. Even more importantly, you don't have to pay women overtime. They'll never ask for a raise, and they don't complain about their working conditions. Right, Kathy?
Well, maybe that's why women make less money when they don't do overtime or don't ask overtime, and companies don't have to give you overtime. So if a man comes in, or a woman, and asks overtime, and if they don't need them to do overtime, they say no. But if they need, then get, okay, do your overtime. And if you do overtime, especially if they say that you need to stay here, then of course you're entitled to more money than your regular salary. And of course, the air conditioning, others have said that as well. Women complained about that. Start up your own company and put the AC as cold or as warm as you want to. And if you don't ask for a raise, when you feel that you have earned it, then I'm sorry, I can't help you. Not too many companies will come out and say, you know, do you want some more money? You have to go and ask.
Don't forget, women are great at remembering birthdays. They're the only ones who bring baked goods into the office, and they smell nice.
You didn't even eat that cake, whatever pie it was. And, you know, it's good to bring something to work, but also they make you fatter, especially if it's almost every day. My own anecdotal experience evidence is that I was in a school and a lot of people, especially women, complained about another woman who smelled really bad. In their opinion, I didn't smell I didn't smell her. So yeah, it's not just men that smell, and if you men are out there doing some hard work in the sewers and stuff like that, and women are sitting in an office, so of course men are gonna smell worse. But other than that, you know, men smell, women smell. That's why we have perfumes.
Also, you don't have to pay for women's birth control. And if they do get knocked up, when they leave to have the baby, you get off scot-free. But don't worry, guys. Your boner pills are still covered.
I haven't ever heard a company paying for men's Viagra, so I'm not sure if companies do pay that, but isn't it insurance that pays them? And if you want to have children the old-fashioned way, or even just having sex, a boner is quite important, if you know what I mean. I don't know if you have ever had sex with a man, or, you know, so yeah. I would bet that a lot of guys would like to stay home with a child instead of working 40, 50, even 60-hour weeks. And I do know one guy, a friend of mine, who was a stay-at-home dad most of the time, and the woman worked, so it's not we get off scot-free.
And ladies, who cares if you make $30,000 less than men at your job when they have free tampons in the bathroom?
Start doing overtime, work really hard, and ask for a raise. So you're gonna get the same money as a guy who does the same. And then you also get these tampons. So what we guys are gonna get?
Best of all, you can promote literally anyone else besides them, especially if they're less qualified.
You're late for the 3 o'clock cuddle.
Then why is it that Facebook, was it even Google, have this priority of hiring more women and minorities? So yeah, I call bullshit on that. And if you don't work overtime and a man does, why should you get promoted over him? Just asking. I know you're in America, but was it in Sweden that if you don't have enough, a certain amount of women in the boardroom, your company can get a fine or even shut down or something like that? So yeah. And then was it in Australia and maybe even the UK, there are some jobs that are only for minorities. So if you're a white, especially white male, get out of here.
Ooh, sorry, Kathy.
My name is Sharon. Bitch.
After all, women don't even really want to be working anyway. They'd rather be home, taking care of the family, while their husband gets to make life choices and follow his dreams and play fantasy football. So try Pinksourcing today. Pinksourcing, pretty cheap labor.
I would rather stay at home, you know, do some cleaning, food, than just watch YouTube videos, basketball, work out maybe a little bit, watch movies, and then, you know, the woman comes home with the money. And of course, it's the women who don't work usually spend most of the money still. So yeah, they get to stay at home and spend most of the money. I say it's a good deal for women. And for me personally, work is just something that needs to be done to get money, hopefully pension. But it's not something that I'm passionate about, or I wouldn't do overtime, and I just can't picture a job that I'm qualified, that I would just, you know, be every day happy and try to, you know, get promoted or something like that. But that's just me, you might be different. And if you want to stay at work instead of staying at home, say to your husband or boyfriend, or if you're a lesbian, to your wife, girlfriend, that, you know, I want to go working and you stay at home. That's all I've got to say on this matter. Thanks for watching, and hopefully I see you in another video. Bye!